putting the pressure on over and over and over, getting that end
Yeah,
sig,
that's a
almost
GC
gonna
end
kill off at the
sig,
top.
Bamya took like one ever so slight hit. Okay, now it's 2, now it's 3. And Blaze keeping it going. Nah, he's in the red, but he's going deep! Blaze, my boy!
Blaze not having
Oh!
Sorry, Bamya didn't have enough to get back, and Blaze turning that stock around. Showing Bamya they are not something to be messed around with at all. That is crazy. Bamya getting back though, getting on the gauntlets, getting some nice hits in, throwing them away though, trying to get a nice combo.
Okay, now Blaze, spear in hand. I'm also looking, so something that Pro Stats can show me is the legends that they played against each other in Trial of Skadi. From Bamya, that was just the Zol. As for Blaze, it was Rin, Azuri, and a Zol. So Bamya plays more, actually plays, or has played, I should say, Teska. That's a Sarah taking out the stock from Blaze, but Bamya has.
But Bamya is already in the orange. Blaze just showing that, you know, maybe they haven't been super active for the past while, but they are still, they still got it.
Oh, the double!
Oh,
yeah.
and that double!
Bye, Bamya!
Blaze a full stock ahead. Bamya just not finding out what they can do against Blaze. I mean, most of the damage they got was at the beginning of the game from a few reads. Blaze has just been absolutely destroying Bamya up and ever since, and Bamya getting some nice scythe hits in, but Blaze always getting another one.
I want to see like a before and after picture of this set. And the before is just Blaze being put in red without putting out any counter damage, and then the after is Blaze being full stock up right now. Just like, how did you manage that?
I mean, that first stock was absolutely crazy. Going off stage against Scythe with the spear is a risky play, but with Blaze in this position, going for risky plays makes absolute sense here. If you can get this stock off already, then the game's gonna be over. But Bamya getting that kill with the end light, and they are in the orange, but you can definitely come back from this position, especially with weapons like Scythe and Gauntlets. Bamya, Blaze not wanting to let that happen, getting some really nice damage in, already in the red for Bamya.
Blaze looking for one Sarah, maybe an Enlight even, just something to get an opening, as he doesn't want to overextend. He doesn't want to have to do more than he needs to.
Yep.
Bamya trying to fight back a lot, Enlight coming through, placing him on the side of the stage, doesn't get a D-Light. I think that might have been a misinput there, but he doesn't get punished for it just yet, and he's just poking Bamya more and more, saying, nah, stay there, stay in your hole.
But Blaze is almost in the red as well. It's gonna be really, really close, but that is going to be enough to do game one.
You know what I find so impressive about Blaze? Blaze is playing one of the simplest weapons in the game. He's playing Spear.
I mean, both the simplest weapons in the game, arguably.
Exactly, like, but he's mainly playing Spear, right? Which is just a lot of D-Light, Sarah, a lot of D-Light combos looking for dodge feats. A lot of people would call that boring, generally speaking.
I don't think so. I absolutely disagree with that. I think it's kind of like the truest form of the game, if anything.
It is the truest form of the game, but it's not as exciting as watching, you know, something like Bamya on Cypher Gauntlets from Ahmed that we saw earlier. But Blaze makes some, like, the simplest weapons in the game look so good. Like, look at this.
Just going for the for the downers off stage and just
he doesn't
them one
need
after
any
the other.
special gimmicks. He doesn't need neutral openers and bridges like Greatsword. He doesn't need active input like boots. He doesn't need Scythe turning someone around with a dare. Blaze doesn't need all that to still be impressive.
Blaze could have maybe gone a little bit more damage off of that, but Bamya taking them off stage and getting the stock anyways, even though they were so behind the entire time. Sticking with the scythe. Now Blaze with the sword. We haven't seen a lot of the sword. We have seen it kill though. But Bamya is just going to want to build up some damage. Downlight side air. That is going to be a very nice way to take that first stock from Blaze. Keeping the sword as well, not wanting to do any more spear for a while. Bamya looking very comfortable with both weapons here, and just wanting to build up a lot of damage. Looking to maybe do something off the edge here, not quite.
Bamya trying to keep Blaze in the air, taking away space control from it, because that's what
but no,
Blaze doing really well.
Bamya is now a full stock ahead, and this is just an exact opposite of what we saw last time, but last time it was very close anyway. I think it's going to be close again. Blaze now with the spear again, going deep off stage, trying to get the early K off the side. Bamya in the orange. Blaze just trying to get some more hits and trying to find that kill. We will see. Oh, some nice damage coming off there.
Okay, yeah, no, Bamya seems to slowly understand how Blaze likes to play, because Blaze has a really controlling playstyle. He likes dictating the pace, he likes putting you at disadvantage, has a beautiful edge guard.
And this is exactly the same as what we saw last game, just a little bit reversed in terms of who's more damaged. But Blaze with a lot of momentum here, getting that stock, barely getting damaged at all in the process. Oh, and Bamya getting hit quite a lot.
Chill! Oh, that's already even damage.
Starving Bamya. Look at that. Just absolutely controlling wherever Bamya can go, but that's going to be a little bit of a mistake there, letting Bamya get those gauntlets, getting some damage, but it's really close on damage, and both of them now with weapons in hand. Bamya can already maybe starting looking for kill moves. Blaze can too, depending on where they are on the stage. Bamya needs to be super careful here.
And Bamya out of options. Blaze doesn't get the Nair that he needs. Sidesick misses. Those were two really unfortunate twists, but he gets the recovery.
Gonna be enough. They're stacked. The end light. The recovery is going to be enough. And that was a very close game yet again. This time, Bamya actually doing less damage than Blaze. That's very interesting. And those
Blaze had 3 options to get a really good edge guard or even a knockout onto Bamya there, but he landed stacked when holding spear into a gauntlet spear. That's like the last thing you want to do. That's just DPS from that point onward. But Bamya had to exert a lot of pressure and energy from himself in order to get to this point and take the 1-1. But Bamya now swapping, like Val. You were going to say, the Val, the Rain signature. I am surprised.
Absolutely.
I'm curious what his thought process is here, because at Scythe, especially in game 1, was looking phenomenal.
But you know, games 2 and 3, they weren't doing a whole lot with it, so not entirely sure.
I mean, we can make all the predictions that we want, but as long as this Switch gives him the set, I don't think he's gonna care about it.
No, I don't think so either. But you know, gauntlets are gauntlets, end of the day, and we're seeing Bamya using them to their full extent here as well. Now very even in damage. This is a lot more even than we saw in both of our previous games.
Like in both previous matches between these players in this set, it was kind of one-sided for the first look and then the other player getting the comeback. Right now they're just going blow for blow, but Bamya getting 3 blows for the price of 1 there. They're throwing away the gauntlets, and Blaze having that signature spear in hand. Taking stage control, trying to Bamya not get stage control. And now go for the Sarge.
Almost gonna go for it and kill it.
Bro, look at the Blaze movement. He's just staying directly under Bamya. He doesn't want this man to land. He wants all the control in the world. He is so good at that. Blaze is such a really good control player.
You know, that's something that we see a lot from these players that have been playing for a long time, is that they're a lot more stage control focused than the new guys that are a lot more flashy, and they get punished for it, for being so flashy. And Blaze is just staying really, really solid, getting punished there with the double recovery to get off the top.
You know, the thing with, I think you are really right in saying that, because what I see about Blaze is he does look for flashy stuff, he does look for double D lights, but he doesn't start looking until he already has the advantage. Until he has already taken stage control for a few seconds. Whereas a lot of newer players, they will disrespect someone, or at least attempt to, disregarding whether or not they are in an advantageous position.
Yep.
which is risky, but the payoff is also immense. Think of it as a high risk, high reward investment. Think of I mean, don't do crypto, but I don't know.
Don't advertise crypto on stream. I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm a big anti-crypto guy. Do not invest in crypto. That's a scam. Do not invest in pump and dumps either.
Alright, and we're seeing Blaze get that KO finally. Oh, and that's gonna be really big for Bamya, but not quite following it up off stage.
Now coming through. Blaze just looking for that juggle, looking for Bamya to land onto him and go for the punish. Webster coming through. Sidestick to punish Bamya, putting him on the side of the stage. You see Blaze just constantly looking for openings whenever Bamya is in a position where he either has to land or come back to the center of the stage.
Yep.
And Blaze is just like,
looking for openings constantly. I think that might be why they're getting punished so much, is that they're just going in no matter what.
Exactly. I mean, Blaze is just like, if you're coming to me, I don't have to put in any effort. Because Bamya, at the end of the day, is the one that keeps landing onto him, but he gets the KO though. This is decent leads for Bamya, but we've seen Blaze take stocks from Bamya earlier in the set that started in orange and then just led into a KO. Can he do it again? And Light coming through, putting Blaze on the side of the stage. Panic dodges right in. Unfortunate by Blaze. That's like rule 101 of Brawl. Don't panic dodge.
Don't dodge in. No.
Especially against Goddess, he's going deep. Oh, okay. Now he's starting to take risks. Oh,
that's gonna be too risky. I think. Not quite. I think we're gonna see another repeat of one player being on orange last stock.
Okay, Blaze signature spear in hand.
Oh, but they
not anymore. Beautiful interrupt by Bamya. Trying to pick up.
And you know, we haven't commented on it, but this sword from Bamya is being really, really consistent. A lot more than their scythe. I think it was a really good switch for them.
I am liking the switch as well, because with Mordex it's two very momentum dodge based weapons. So if Bamya fails to get it down, if Bamya fails to see the habits in Blaze's gameplay, it's gonna get difficult to confirm stuff. But if you have sword, you can just go for D-lights or go for N-lights, and you always have something. You have always something of value. You have N-light to take control, you have
easy kill option, to say the least.
Exactly. You don't have to overthink your options.
Oh, and that Zero's getting killed!
Exactly, no overthinking your options. No having to go for a dodge read. Just raw Sarah from center stage.
This is where we're gonna see it come to a conclusion here, no matter what. Both of these players just trading games. It's very, very close. Blaze is gonna have to make some sort of comeback. They're gonna have to. I'm a little bit surprised that we're not seeing Legend swap from Blaze, but I guess they were just really comfortable on the Tori. And we're seeing Val again.
Does he need to make a swap here? Because I don't think it's in Blaze's best interest to make the swap. I think he was playing well, but he was getting overwhelmed by the pressure and the options and the reads that Bamya was putting onto him. I do think that he has it in him, but he needs to play a little bit more initiative.
Yeah.
Because he's playing too much around Bamya coming to him, instead of putting pressure on him himself. Exactly. Because that way you're reducing the space that Bamya gets to work with, and he has just less room
Bamya just
to go for
getting
options
some
and
nice
hard reads onto
hits
you.
Blaze almost not having enough to come back, and very even on damage. Blaze trying to come back. They have going for that N-sig. That could have been a bit risky. Bamya could have found a very nice punish there. Oh, that ground pound.
The weapon throw
off stage, and now nothing. And the ground pound is gonna be enough.
I want to see that on replay. That was an insane off-stage interaction.
I would love to see Blaze go for a lot more of those. Maybe they're just keeping it in their pocket for later. That recovery is going to kill off the top of there. Very well placed. Sticking with the sword as well, we're seeing, as the match goes on, less and less spear coming out from Blaze. Wanting to be a little bit more aggressive, in my opinion, but we'll see how it works out. Using that new side light to just get some nice hits in over and over again on Bamya. And Bamya not quite finding any punishes. Finding a little one there, but Blaze just seems to be absolutely taking control of the momentum in this game. But Bamya now finding a little bit of momentum. Blaze struggling to find hits. Bamya is just dealing some chip damage, getting that recovery.
And Light coming through, Blaze trying to look for the edge guard. Doesn't get a D-Light, but that's two Lights will have damage. He dodges in again into gauntlets, Blaze. Watch your dodges more carefully, my bro. And Light coming through, Nair coming through, I should say, actually. Bamya landing onto Blaze, avoids the side sig. Nair coming through, Blaze going to the side, onto the platform, gets the recovery, tries to put on damage onto Bamya. Sar's Casper, the ghost right there. Blaze slowly getting closer, but not putting out as much damage as Bamya has.
That recovery is just about going to touch.
And
remember, both these players are going to be playing super differently now that it's last game.
And Blaze!
Such
Blaze!
Blaze!
Blaze! What did you do? Oh,
wow.
Ankles broken, mental shattered.
For a moment, but Bamya does not seem to care, just going right back, getting those hits in.
Okay.
It's going to be really close. This is the first time that we're seeing both players go into last stock on white.
It's getting tight. He's going for it there. He's going deep. Okay, this is what I want to see. This is the Blaze. And goes for more aggressive, not waiting that long for Bamya to do option first. But double coming
nice
through, goes
in.
for triple.
Off stage now, getting back. Now it's a sword Ditto. Remember, Ditto's
that weapon guarding there
the player that has less damage. But Blaze going for some deep off stage, but not enough to get the kill. This is match stock for both these players. Blaze getting some nice hits in. It's really even in terms of damage. Either player can take it with just one nice string. Blaze taking Bamya off stage.
They're scared of the other, like they know they have the same options as the other person. Okay, Bamya discards. Blaze go deep! Blaze!
And that's gonna be enough to do it!
In the set and takes it to game 5. Whoa.
Absolutely crazy. Wait, was I wrong? That was game 4?
That was game 4.
I
very
sorry.
understand it though, they were playing like it was game 5. Everything on the line. They would be got evicted if they lost that game. They were playing so incredibly well there. That was so exciting. And we're gonna get more of that. At least I hope, because we have another game in our hands.
I think Blaze is just gonna be able to carry this momentum into this next game. They're going back to the same map. They seem to just really like it.
Okay, Blaze already starting off strong, going for the edge guard.
Nice
Doesn't get anything. He liked the recovery. Doesn't get the Sare. Okay, I like this more. Blaze is more chasing after he hits something. Rather than waiting for Bamya to get out of hit stun and do something first, he's just starting to go after his own options a little bit more. Like you saw at the beginning a few seconds ago. Delayed into recovery and then looking for a Sare and now looking for a double. Now, he didn't do that at the beginning of the set.
Yep.
But now he's getting more comfortable with following
both of them are playing in neutral as well, just not attacking, just waiting until the right moment to strike. And that's going to clash, saving Bamya!
Okay, but that's still immense damage from
Blaze.
Blaze.
And it'd be more than enough to kill though.
Oh, Blaze is locked in. Call that a prison sentence.
Oh, and some nice damage coming out from Blaze already. Bamya just not finding a lot of responses to Blaze's new playstyle here. Blaze is just kind of figuring out that the entire time Bamya was pressuring him. But maybe if they pressure Bamya,
okay, that's a dodge. Silent Adelaide goes for the edge guard, doesn't get anything, still applies pressure. But now you see Blaze, even though he's going for options that get him punished, like he got punished by Sare there. But he doesn't care, but it still applies pressure. It instills fear into Bamya.
If Blaze can just get Bamya to play more passively, then that might be enough to do the game. And that is
Blaze! Look at him! There is no way Blaze takes game 5 with a 3-stock and a handshake. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't believe in the 3-stock dream quite yet. It's possible. It is possible.
Okay, that's a dodge. Doesn't get the Sare though. Like pressure.
Bamya's just not finding any hits though. Blaze is
Bamya
trying
is
to make your
struggling.
prediction come right.
Blaze is constantly putting him at disadvantage. Look at this. And like,
Oh my god, another
Insane.
Ensing and a weapon throw, and that's gonna do it. The 3-stock.
Blaze is him.